Hello, my name is Sophia Chen, and today I will be presenting to you about implementing a Mandarin Chinese program at the Morris Hills Regional District. In order to graduate from high school, students need a minimum of 5 credits in the world languages. Currently, there are 3 world languages offered at Morris Hills Regional District: Spanish, French, and German. However, one very important language is missing: Mandarin Chinese. So the golden question is, why study Chinese? Or as the Chinese would say, 为什么学习中文与中国文化? There are many reasons why students should learn Chinese. One such reason is that Mandarin Chinese is the most widely spoken language in the world. Over 1 billion people from all over the world speak Chinese. That's equivalent to a staggering 1/5 of the global population. Furthermore, China is the second largest economy in the world, second to only the United States, and one of the largest trading partners of America. Many major American companies conduct business in China, including but not limited to Motorola, Coca-Cola, and Ford. And these major companies also have long-term investments in China. The Chinese represent the largest single consumer base, and knowing the Chinese language will not only allow Americans to reach out to this large consumer base, but also provide Americans with an edge when they are competing for a job, as international businesses prefer to hire people who can speak more than one language, and Chinese is certainly in high demand. Another reason why students should learn Chinese is that China is one of the world's oldest and richest cultures. At the heart of the Chinese culture is its heritage of novels, poetry, drama, and cuisine that offer insights into the most intimate feelings of people both in the past and the present. In addition, to be even effective in a Chinese environment, learning the language is only half the journey. Knowing about the culture behind the language is the other. That is why all Morris Hills Regional District students will be immersed in both the Chinese language and the Chinese culture. The ultimate goal is to provide 5 levels of comprehensive Chinese instruction to all of its students. This includes Chinese 1, Chinese 2, Chinese 3 honors, Chinese 4 honors, and AP Chinese. This models the curriculum that Morris Hills Regional District has currently established for its programs in Spanish, French, and German. MHRD will follow the curriculum set forth by the Discovering Chinese textbook series. Discovering Chinese is specifically designed for students who are learning Chinese in non-Chinese speaking communities. There are 4 volumes with 12 lessons each. Each volume will be utilized by its corresponding Chinese level class. In addition, each lesson contains a step-by-step approach with highly relevant vocabulary topics as well as detailed cultural and grammatical introductions. Each set also comes with a workbook, teacher's guide, worksheets, and assessment pack. Furthermore, the AP class will use the Strive for a 5 AP Chinese by Cheng and Sui, as well as the Green AP Chinese Baron's book. Students will be taught 3 lessons per marking period. In addition, all students will have to take 1 unit test as provided by the Discovering Chinese Assessment Pack and District Quarterly Exam each marking period. Additional quizzes and tests are per teacher discretion. Another important way of measuring student performance and program effectiveness is through standardized testing, which is why all students will be administered the Chinese Proficiency Test, also known as the HSK, each year. The actual implementation of a Chinese language program will shoot for a September 2016 date. For the 2016 to 2017 school year, 2 blocks of Chinese 1 will be offered, one at Hills and one at Knowles. The newly hired Chinese teacher will teach at both schools. Of course, more blocks will be offered if there is greater student interest. The cost of implementing a Mandarin Chinese program in MHRD will be approximately $41,000 for its inaugural year. The majority of this comes from having to pay teacher salary. It is important to note that as the program gains popularity, additional teachers will need to be hired and more textbooks will need to be purchased, all leading to additional fees. Ultimately, the rise of China presents new economic, political, and social realities that demand greater U.S. engagement at every level. As the foundation of that engagement, we urgently need to raise the number of Americans who can demonstrate a functional proficiency in Chinese. As such, it is vital that MHRD provides its students with the opportunity to immerse themselves in Chinese language and culture, so that our students are prepared to engage, collaborate, and compete with their international peers in the future global economy. Thank you for listening to my proposal, and I sincerely hope that you give Chinese a chance. Thank you.